here on my newly designed set, which I'm so excited about, and I'm going to be showing you how to make my rainbow cloud cakes. This is my famous recipe. I'm so excited to be sharing this one with you first because I always get asked for this recipe because it's so easy, it's so quick, and there are delicious fluffy cupcakes and a delicious fluffy frosting, and you're going to love it. Okay guys, so let's get started on my rainbow cloud cakes. So I'm going to start by sieving 150 grams of self-raising or all-purpose flour into a bowl. Now you can get the recipe in my description below. To this I'm going to add 90 grams of butter. This butter has been taken out of the fridge, so it's at room temperature. You don't want too cold butter because then it won't mix well in the batter. So to that I'm going to add 110 grams of caster sugar. I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. So this is just, will give it a nice vanilla flavour. Here we go. We're going to add 2 tablespoons of regular milk. Now I use a dessert spoon to measure mine, so it's 4 dessert spoons or 2 tablespoons, and that just goes in. And lastly we're going to add 2 eggs. Now I've also taken the eggs out of the fridge prior to baking to get them at room temperature because I think they just incorporate better into the mixture. It's as simple as that. We're just going to pop it in the mixture, mix it up until all the ingredients are combined. How easy can it be? Okay guys, so our ingredients are slowly coming together in the mixer, and meanwhile I've got my cupcake bases ready. I've lined 12 cake molds with cupcake bases. This will make 12 small cakes or 6 large cakes. Now you want to have your oven preheated to 180 degrees Celsius, ready for your cakes to go in when they're ready. So just taking it off the mixer, and I'm going to scrape down the side of the bowl with the spatula to make sure all the ingredients are thoroughly combined and that there's no flour stuck at the side of the bowl. And this is exactly what we're looking for, this pale yellow colour and the ribboning consistency of the batter. Great. So I've scraped down the side of the bowl, and what I'm going to do is fill an ice cream scoop 3/4 of the way full, and I find that this is the perfect amount of batter for each cupcake. I like to use an ice cream scoop just for convenience. It makes it so much easier to get an even amount in each case. Okay guys, so we've just finished filling our cupcake cases, and we have 12 perfectly even cupcakes that are going to go into the oven at 180 degrees for 15 minutes. Now you'll know the cakes are done when they're golden brown on top. They have a little bit of a spring to them, and when you insert a skewer, the skewer is going to come out nice and clean. So we are one step closer to making our beautiful rainbow cloud cakes. So to a saucepan I'm going to add 220 grams of caster sugar and 80 milliliters of water. Now I'm going to stir this over a low heat until the sugar is completely combined, and then bring it to the boil for 5 minutes without stirring. Okay guys, so I've just finished cracking 2 egg whites into our mixer here, and I'm going to put them on a really low speed until we have nice soft peaks. In the meantime our sugar syrup is on the boil, and that's going to boil away for 5 minutes until it gets nice and bubbly. Okay guys, so we've got our soft peak from our egg whites, which is exactly what we're looking for, and we're going to add our sugar syrup directly into the egg whites. The sugar syrup has come off the boil and the bubbles have completely subsided, and we're slowly going to add it to our egg whites to get that nice fluffy meringue cloud cake frosting. Go. Okay guys, so I've combined all my sugar syrup into my egg whites, and you want to keep the mixer running on a high speed for about 5 to 10 minutes until the bowl feels a bit cooler and your eggs look really nice, light and fluffy, and that's going to be where our cloud rainbow cakes come from. So I've just come out of the oven and they're a golden brown colour, exactly what we're looking for. They're nice and springy to the touch, and I'm just going to place them on a wire rack to cool down completely. They can be a little bit hot at this stage, so just mind yourself when you're doing this. And when they're completely cool, then we're going to add our frosting, our cloud cake frosting. Okay guys, so now the really fun part, we're going to show you how to turn your regular frosting into rainbow frosting. So what I have here is a sheet of cling film, and I'm just using a cake pop and some food colouring. So I have red, blue, green and yellow to give it that really rainbow effect, and I'm just dipping it into my food colouring, and I'm going to draw a line down my sheet of cling film Now what's going to happen is I'm going to put my frosting mixture on top of here. I'm going to roll it up into a nice sausage shape, and that is going to go directly into our piping bag. So it's a really easy tip of how to get your frosting into your piping bag easily, and also how to create a design using food colouring. So I have one nice red stripe down here, and I'm going to continue by using blue, green and yellow and striping them and leaving a little bit of space in between each stripe. Okay guys, so our frosting is all whipped up and it is looking very cloud-like. Ooh, look at that. So I'm going to have a little taste. Oh yeah, that's good. So we're going to add it to our cling film, which has been striped with our rainbow food colouring. And I also have a piping bag here ready with my star nozzle inside. It's so good. And I've just made it a bit easier for myself by placing it in this tall glass, so it's easier for me to put the filling inside. So we're simply going to place our whipped frosting along the centre 2 lines of our food colouring. What we're going to do then is wrap the other food colouring around it, so it's going to have all the colours included in it, even if it's not covering all the lines at this stage. So I'm going to spread the frosting down the centre of the cling film to make it a little bit more even, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take both sides and I'm simply going to wrap it over like that, like so, and then we're literally going to flip it around, this one, and as you can see then all the colour is actually going onto our buttercream to give us that gorgeous rainbow stripe, which is exactly what we're looking for. Now there is a little bit of air in the cling film at the moment, so what you want to do is you just want to press the air out very gently, like so, and then we're going to pop it straight into our piping bag, and you're going to push it down to the end of the piping bag as best you can. And what's going to happen is our little cling film end is going to come out the top here, and we're going to snip it off and be ready to pipe. So my piping bag is good to go. I can see all my colours and they're just very faint, which is what I want. I don't want a really bright pop of colour, I just want a nice hint of the rainbow, because they're more of a cloud cake than a rainbow cake. So what I'm going to do is I've already squeezed a bit out of my piping bag just to test that it's coming out okay and it's exactly the way I want it, which is what you should do. And now I'm ready to pipe. I like to hold the bag at a 90-degree angle from the cake and start on the outside and work my way in. And there can be a bit of air bubbles just like that, but you're going to get a beautiful cloud rainbow effect, which is what we're looking for. How pretty are these? Okay, so as we're getting to the end of our cupcakes, what you want to do is you want to twist your piping bag on the top to make sure you have enough pressure coming down so you can get a nice even pipe when you're piping your lovely little rainbow clouds. Oh my god, they look so great. I'm so happy with the way they turned out. Let me know what you think, guys. Woo! So guys, we're now finished making our rainbow cloud cakes, and now for the most fun part is getting to eat them. So I'm going to try one here. They're looking very nice, light and fluffy both inside and out. They're good. They're really good, guys. You have to make these. Please subscribe, check out my channel, like and comment, and tell me what you think. I think you're gonna like these. That's a wrap. Woo! Little Miss Bake, video 1, that's a wrap.